It looks like we are live. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining. If there is anyone watching this right now, I hope the hotel's Wi-Fi that I am in is not too terrible. I remember the last time I tried streaming through this phone. It did not work out so well. It was pretty pixelated. It looks like it seems to be coming through all right now. They just gave the command for the 2018 Coke 0400. Currently, I am in Glasgow, Montana. Reconnecting. All right. Adria Fitzy, Sylvie Gang, 13th Rocket, Tropical Cyclone, DJ Stamma, D, Dale Salesman, Zaire Bayer, Nitro Gaming. How are you guys all doing? So just like I said, last time I tried streaming with my phone, I was at my grandma's house, I think, in northern Wisconsin. She had Wi-Fi, but it came out pretty pixelated. So let me know. Let me know if the quality is bad. It seems to be doing all right. I'm connected through the hotel's Wi-Fi. I would not be able to stream if I didn't have the Wi-Fi because there is no signal out here. Like you guys keep commenting on my beard. You guys have seen it before, but I guess I've never done a full screen reaction. Usually when I'm doing a reaction to a race, I got the little face cam up in the corner while I'm messing around on NR 2003. So apparently last night I missed a hell of a finish. I mean, I use that hell of a finish. I use that term. That's the second time it said reconnecting for a couple seconds. So when it does that, I'll just pause talking. Justin Haley made a move in the trial on the last lap. Went to the bottom. Had his car go a little bit below the yellow line, although he wasn't forced there. It looked like there was enough room. Looked like they were making contact, or they were going to make contact. Haley went low, did not go all the way below the yellow line, but nonetheless, his win was taken away from him. All right, I see there's some people watching. Just anyone, just please let me know if the quality isn't terrible. I know it keeps has to reconnect for a couple seconds every now and then, but so like I said, I'm in a hotel in the middle of Montana, so I'm not expecting the signal to be great. But as long as I can have reactions recorded, that's the whole point of this video. All right, and they are officially rolling off pit road. Chase Elliott, Choke Elliott, is on the pole. Bowman is in second. Jimmy Johnson is in fourth starting. I think it was BK in third. It's a 300 car starting in the top four. Oh my goodness. I forgot the name of who I'm watching the stream through. Streaming the race on Twitch because the TV in our hotel room does not get NBC. But yeah, the stream I'm watching, whoever is operating it, they have that slide job audio recording playing in the background, and it's becoming more and more frequent. I mean, it was kind of funny and cute the first 400 times he did it, but it's starting to get a little weird. What is going on? Why did they all just stop on pit road? Sorry, I suppose if I had the volume turned up a little bit, I'd actually be able to hear, but I have my phone right next to my laptop, so I don't want the volume from the TV feed filtering in too much into the stream through my phone. You know, you keep commenting on my beard. Got my freaking acne marks right here, and I've been sweating all day, so my beard is all fluffy and frizzled. I did see Cendric's flip. I'm going to have to reenact that when I get back. Number 60, Cendric spawned near the front. A few cars started piling in, and towards the end of the spinning, looked like he climbed the wheel. His wheel touched someone else, just got barely up on his side, enough to tumble a couple times down the banking in Daytona, but he's already at fairly slow speed when he started tumbling. All right, just a heads up. I have so like I said, I'm sorry, I'm just messaging my family. I'm staying in this hotel room with my family. They're gone right now, but they may come back in at some point. So if you guys hear some people in the background, it's just my family I'm staying with. So yeah, is the quality all right? It's not too pixelated. It's not too laggy. So I guess that's probably not gonna be great, but it's as good as I can do. I'm rocking my Dale hat that I got like 10 years ago. I don't think I've ever worn in a stream. Doing it for Dale. This is not an Austin Dillon hat. Alrighty, and we got a commercial break. All right, it's like the third time now it says reconnecting and the little spinny thing for like 2 seconds, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. All right, quality is all right. People are saying thank you for the feedback. I would not know if you guys did not let me know, so I appreciate it. I think just a few more laps a few more pace laps before the race starts, and we're going to be going green here shortly. Crashed. I hope you guys aren't talking about the stream. Still coming through fine for me. Your creepy uncle, JJ Skippy, the Taco Kid, Payne, Monty Hunter, Chase Elliott TV, Kyle Bush. How are you all doing? Roman Fanboy 88, Kyle Bush 05, Darcy Gregorio, Danger Zone. Chilling in a random hotel in Glasgow, Montana. Maybe this is why I don't full screen my face on my streams that often. I forget how terrible my teeth are until I see my picture. That's the thing to be worried about. Ugh. Come on, no more commercials. Get this thing started. Oh, okay. So I can mute my microphone if my family comes in. We need to have a discussion. I don't want you guys eavesdropping. I can mute my phone on here. Yeah, I try not to have my laptop audio too loud so it's not filtering into the phone stream. Just like I said, I am streaming on my phone for the first time in like ever, basically, and got the stream on my laptop. Little hotel room you can see in the background. We are already halfway through the race. Are you guys joking, or am I somehow lagging like 3 hours? I think you guys are kidding. What? 98? Well, no way. I'm watching a live stream right now of the damn race. Don't tell me to rotate it. I think you guys are messing with me. Not watching it on TV because my hotel room does not have NBC. That's why. Okay, you're just kidding. And yes, I am fine. Nothing here. Thank you for asking. Trip was a little rough, but I made it. I'm fine now. All right, you guys are just messing with me. Saying the race has already started yet. That's what I figured. Trying to troll old gullible Cody. Cody H. Gullible. I did not see the NASCAR Heat 3 trailer yet. I'll have to check it out. The physics actually look, if the physics actually look better, I might have to actually pick it up, but I don't know. I'm super poor as it is, so me buying new games is a really rare thing, let alone if I'm not 100% interested in the game. And I'd rather spend hours and hours and hours playing NR 2003 than... I feel like every NASCAR game that's come out in like the last 5 years, 95% of the initial budget goes into graphics, and then they just freeball the physics and the gameplay and everything else beyond that. You guys are going to hear that a lot, that slide job, because the stream I'm watching right now, who's ever doing the stream has that audio clip playing like every 2 minutes. Just like I said, it was cute and funny the first like 600 times, but now it's starting to get a little annoying. And that's coming from a huge Dale Jr. fan, so. Alrighty, they are 2 wide all the way back, and the pace car lights are off. They are going green. And yeah, between my leg from the stream coming through me and then being streamed back out to you guys, I'm obviously going to be a little bit behind you because everyone's saying green flag right now, but they're still coming through turn 4 on my stream. So maybe something crazy happens. Maybe wait like 20 seconds to post a comment and then post it, just so you don't give me too many spoilers. God, I need to shape this thing up. It's just a beard equivalent of a mop. It's getting long enough now, but I need to shape it and get rid of the stragglers and apparently whiten my teeth. Jesus Christ. Alrighty. It's about ready to go green. How long is Chase going to stay in the lead? And they all wrecked on lap 1. Is anyone else concerned about the number of bare seats right now? I mean, I get it's a huge grandstand section. It's not the 500, but it's Daytona. How are there empty seats for a cup race at Daytona? Well, that's right, because the sport is dying. That's why. How could I forget? All right, Chase still out front. With BK right behind him in the inside line, going on the backstretch into turn 3. Man, Brad Kozlowski out front at a plate track. Never rule him out. I mean, he's getting up there with being one of the more dominant drivers at restrictor plate tracks in recent memory. Him and Stenhouse. Just kidding. Stenhouse won a couple. And there's Austin Dillon, the 500 winner, sitting in about 7th or 8th. About 4th or 5th row on the inside. 4th row. 3 wide. About midway through the pack. About 3 or 4 rows deep. I see Jamie Mack in the middle of that. Jamie McFlurry. So has David Land posted footage from his kart racing yet? I'm really excited to see that. I've been following his updates, but I haven't seen any footage yet. No, it's a random change of subject, but... Oh, here comes the outside line with a run. Here comes Bowman. Chase Elliott moves up to block him on lap 3. Then goes back down to the bottom. Here comes Kozlowski. Whoa, what was that flying? Saw a little piece of paper or a plastic bag or something flying right through turn 4 on that wall cam when it panned over. Is McDowell 5th? Holy shit. McDowell looks aggressive. Is he going to go around? Speaking of Rick Allen, aggressive goes around. Time to dine. What do you think Dale Jr.'s catchphrase from this race is going to be? What are your guys' guesses? I want to have the volume up on the laptop stream loud enough to where you guys can hear what point in the race I'm at, but not so loud to where it's overpowering my commentary. Where's Byron? Got Hendrick 1, 2, 3 running right now. He's just missing from the picture. Ty Dillon 9th. My favorite driver. Go Ty. Yeah, for those of you that are wondering what I'm talking about, go check out my most recent upload I published earlier today, where I take the "Who's your favorite driver?" NASCAR quiz. Do I have family back yet? Once my family shows up for a little bit, my roommates, I'm gonna just mute the microphone for a second, probably just talk to them for a couple minutes, and then get back to streaming. On board with Bubba. 22nd, right in mid-pack. Sink to the bottom of the screen so you guys can see the awesome hotel artwork above me. All right, I apologize to do this so soon into the stream, but I gotta go hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Cody H. bathroom break has returned. All right, about to go to commercial. I think so. Actually, the stream I'm watching right now, Esport 2 HD. Is that a channel that doesn't run commercials? Yeah, because I just realized this stream isn't an official NBC broadcast. I think it might be one of the, like a satellite channel where you get the full satellite feed. See, I think they're on commercial right now, but there's no commentary going on. Ugh. See, I'm just seeing an onboard of Bubba right now. Now it's no onboard of Chase Elliott. For those of you wondering what stream I'm looking at, I just typed in Daytona on YouTube. Went to the live, just did all the live ones. And then I followed the YouTube link through Twitch because I feel like I get slightly less lag and slightly better streaming quality when I do Twitch versus YouTube. YouTube. HootersToGo.com. I'm like all Hooters closing right now. You guys are going to hear that 40,000 more times throughout the course of this video.
Grab an ice cold Coke and buckle up. You're watching the Coke Zero Sugar 400 on NBC.
Are we now?
And you need to buckle up. They have been 2 and 3 wide, and a good fight for the lead has started up.
All right, back from commercial.
This moment where drivers were 3 wide, you see Clint Boyer on the inside.
Hold on.
TJ Majors is Joey Logano's spotter, and TJ Majors very familiar with you, Dale Jr. He was your spotter for many years. Absolutely, yes. The spotter's not the great track.
All right, my family is not back yet.
Trying to help them get around this racetrack and help them navigate the track and know where the runs are coming from, who's pushing who, how strong the runs are.
Yeah. Highlight right now is Michael McDowell in first, or not first, second. Stenhouse is in first. Austin Dillon is in third. How about that top 5? Stenhouse, McDowell, Dillon, or top 3. Jesus, already brain scrambled. You can see friggin' Ricky's head move when he got that bump from McDowell. We're on lap 15. Got 26 laps to go in stage 1. And Kyle Larson, who won yesterday's race, won yesterday's race after the win was taken away from Justin Haley. Ryan Blaney 4th, Ty Dillon 5th. How about that top 5? Stenhouse, McDowell, Austin Dillon, Ryan Blaney, and then Ty Dillon. You know you're at a super speedway when that's your top 5 running order. There's no way these 5 would ever be in the top 5 with at a non-plate track. Fun fact, 2 Disney Worlds could fit inside of Daytona Speedway. Are you guys trying to hint something with there being rumors of Disney possibly being interested in buying NASCAR? Are they just going to shut down Daytona and build 2 new Disney Worlds instead? Sadly, if they did that, the ratings would probably be up from this year. Trying to keep glancing at the chat. I don't want to lose too much focus on the race. Is Austin Dillon going to dump Stenhouse for the lead like he did 5 months ago to Amarola? I know, my favorite driver's in 5th. Go Ty. Ty Dillon. Yeah, like everyone said in the comments, the first thing I thought of when I took that quiz and got the results was Kamikaze Games. What his reaction would be if he got that same result. His little mini feud he had with Ty Dillon a few months ago. Denny Hamlin trying to make passes completely by himself with no drafting help. That's probably not going to work out too well. Yep, he just shuffles right back. And who's that? Greg Galding, I think, and someone else getting lapped currently. Yeah, I saw his video. Kamikazes. They never fail to disappoint. Anytime during a video or live stream I feel like I'm getting too ragey, I'm raging too much, I take a step back and look at Kamikaze Games' videos like, nah, I'm fine. Still got a long way to go to get to that level. Oh, it's JJ Yaley in the 23, not Greg Golding. Now we're back to commercial. Nothing but commercials. NBC. Even though I'm watching this on eSport 2. So I can actually get like the... There's no commentary, but I get onboard shots. Look at that. NASCAR live streams is the YouTube username doing the stream right now. I can do different filters. I never knew this existed. Celebrate footwork. Goal. Crush. Now we got like Instagram filters for NASCAR live streams. I never knew these existed. Or YouTube live streams, excuse me. Classic sepia. Sketch. There we go. Completely unnecessary. Just have that for the video. All right, I'm done. I'm done messing around with the filters. All right, hurry up and get back from commercial. I want to see something else other than Chase Elliott's on board. HootersToGo.com. Just think, back in the day, there was like almost no sponsors in the car. Now that they got the in-car camera, there's just sponsors plastered all over the inside of the car too. It's hilarious. Man, this sticker is distracting and extremely dangerous, but boy, I do love Fig Newtons. I'm just waiting for them to start selling the windshields. All right, we're back from commercial. All right, go back from the onboard view. I want to see TV cameras. There we go. who's in the lead right now? I can't see. Oh, a little bit of buffering on Twitch. Hopefully it doesn't last long. God damn it. All right, at least it's just Twitch, because knock on wood, my phone isn't buffering yet for my stream. Let me reach 100 subs. Speaking of which, how far away am I? I know I'm getting up to 30. Sorry, I refreshed the Twitch page. Waiting for the stream to load back up. Check the Discord. I do not have Discord installed in this computer, so I cannot do that. Oh, there's the notification for my live stream. Sorry, didn't mean my hand to be right in your face. Come on, hurry up. I'm 14 away. Oh no, I went to another commercial break. I think. What happened to this GD stream? Are we under commercial? Is that what this guy is saying because he's experiencing technical difficulties? Yeah, there's the audio. Where's the picture? Still just seeing this. There we go. There we go. All right, 13 laps to go in stage one. Jimmy Johnson's back to 22nd, 21st now. Corey LaJoy in 36th. Whoever would have guessed. They've been too wide, aside from like the top 8 or 10. They've been too wide the majority of this first stage. Oh, now we're buffering again. I can't complain. Can't be too upset. I wasn't expecting to be able to watch the race or stream at all. So the fact that I'm able to do it, even with some technical difficulties here and there, is much better than my initial plan of not doing it whatsoever. Attention K-Day shoppers, Bonzi Hunter, Chase Alley TV, Kyle Bush. How are you all doing? I hit refresh again. I think we're back to commercial anyway. Oh, no, that's a Twitch commercial. So many advertisements. So little time. There we go. Do I think we'll see a flip tonight? I have no idea. I just want to see some good racing without a stupid BS controversial finish where a stupid rule comes into effect or someone blatantly dumps someone else. As long as I can see some good racing where those two things happens, I'm not really too concerned about any flipping. The top 5 is still the same. Stenhouse, McDowell, Dillon, Blaney, and the Dillon that looks like Ted Cruz. My favorite driver. And we're in commercial. Gonna come back from commercial and then probably finish stage 1. If I had to guess. They're kind of mostly single file now, except for a few 2 wide pairs about midway through the pack. All the people right now are probably just trying to get to the end of stage 1 without incident, as I would want to as well. We might see some aggressive passes at the end of the stage, though. God knows the drivers are thirsty for those playoff points, the stage points. All right, well, I'm waiting for the commercial to be over. I'm going to go check to see if my family is back yet. They're actually back, so I might just mute this for 2 seconds to be ready. Oh, I thought I unmuted it, but no. All I said was I apologize for the frequent breaks. This is kind of an unorthodox stream. We're on the last lap of stage 1. Stenhouse still in the lead. Here comes Kyle Busch. Are you kidding me? Come on, Dylan. Take him out. Take him out. Like you did to Amarola. Stenhouse. Stenhouse comes away with the win of stage 1. Yeah, Kyle Busch just came out of nowhere. Got second place. And yeah, once again, that slide job sound effect happened right towards the end of that. I think that guy's doing on purpose. Ryan Newman in 7th for stage 1. No cars on top of him yet, so that's good. All right, 40 laps down, 120 to go. We are a quarter of the way done with this video, or race, excuse me. I'm just going to mute these commercials. Ugh. Cool Gamer and Reviewer 2018. How are you doing? XO Gaming. For the most part. Same people still watching as were before. They're on the same number too. Chase Elliott stuffing a water bottle into his face. Under the caution between stages. As I get the full in-car feed of whatever channel I'm watching, it's not going to commercial. There's no commentary or anything, obviously, during the commercial, but during commercial, it goes to Chase Elliott's on board, or is in-car, I should say, not on board. Rye Guy 48, how are you doing? Very yellow lamp right next to me. I love lamp. Anchorman, anyone? I want to go hang out with family, but I've been doing that for the last few days. I just want to get this race. I want to watch this race, and then I'm going to go back to family reunion stuff. Trying to keep us buffering. Tillman Blackwell, how are you doing? It might be me too, Tropical Cyclone, because just like I said, I'm connected to a hotel's Wi-Fi in the middle of nowhere, Montana, so might be a little you, might be a little me. Your signal might not be great. I'm sure mine's not great either. All right, let's hurry up and get back from commercial. I want to see these pit stops and see the start of stage 2. Oops. There we go. There we go. Got a really weird, unbalanced setup for what I'm setting my phone on. If I just touch it ever so slightly, it's going to fall over. Yeah, the buffering might not be great. Might be a little bit of buffering for my stream, but just like I said, it's better than nothing. I was anticipating going into this weekend not being able to watch this race, let alone stream my reaction to it, so I'll take a little bit of buffering here and there. I will unmute it now. think here comes my family, so be prepared for some talking in the background. What's up? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Pit stop's about to start. All right. Let's see who comes out up front. You know it's going to be Kyle Busch. He's got that insanely fast pit crew. All right, where is Kyle? You know for sure Kyle's going to come out of here first. Oh, nope, he got beat by a couple cars. At least Stenhouse, I forgot. I looked like Dylan got out in front of him, too. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Those loose hoses in Harvick's car. Yeah, they're having to fix those now. I was wondering what the heck was going on. I thought that looked weird. Is that like the... That's not the exhaust, is it? Being pumped right into the car. Yeah, what are those hoses? I'm sure they said what they were. Jeez. Oh, he took 2 tires, that's why. Blaney gained 12 spots in pit road, but he only took 2 tires. So that is why. All right, now we go back to commercial, and then once we're back from this fake commercial, we are going to get started with stage 2. And yeah, I don't put the actual... I mean, I couldn't with the current setup I've got with my laptop if I wanted to, but I do not put the actual video feed into my streams, because if I did, I would get banned from streaming for another 3 months, and I do not want that. These commercials are so quiet. Can you guys hear that? The slide job soundbite that keeps happening in the background, I'm assuming, because you guys commented shortly after it gets said. There it is again. God, that's going to be ringing in my ears by the time the stream is over. You know, there's this little part in the middle of my beard right here. I keep trying to squish it together, but it seems to always like open up and separate like that. I should just take and try and braid these two in separate things right here. The Man 7, how are you doing? Yeah, I know my computer is behind. I already explained that. I'm watching a bootleg stream, which then is seen by my eyes. I give you guys my reaction. And then your stream has to go through the satellites and everything, and then it comes out on your end. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay between the what you guys are seeing on your TV and then my reaction. So just keep that in mind. Man, we've been streaming for 52 minutes already? Holy crap. Or Chase Elliott in-car camera. I don't even know why I have my camera up here. I just...
Grab an ice cold Coke and buckle up. You're watching the Coke Zero Sugar 400. And Rutledge would always find in the infield. Rutledge, where are you? Great guy inside the infield. That's a 6-door truck. And we'll here from Leesburg, Florida.
I'm going to be sick of Dale Jr.'s voice by the end of the stream. I'm one of his biggest fans. All right, sweet. Pace car lights are off. 1 to go till green. Start to stage 2. All right, so aside from the caution at the end of the stage 1, it's been a perfectly green race so far. Let's see how long that stays. Come on, now it's buffering again. Ty has a problem. Uh-oh. My favorite driver. See it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. However will I be asleep tonight if Ty Dillon is having issues? Yeah, and right when they're going green, I have to freaking refresh the stream because it started buffering. Come on. Come on. And now we got the Twitch advertisement. And I'm probably missing the restart right now. Juan Rubio. Watchdog 58, the legend. How are you doing, guys? Thank you very much for joining. I'm doing fine right now. Thank you for asking. Oh, now it's him buffering. The guy who's putting out the stream is having buffering issues. Jesus. And no, nothing. All right, I think I gotta start looking for other streams because this one's getting a little too inconsistent. There we go. I just had to unfull screen and hit full screen again. All right, so yeah, I missed the restart, but Brad Kozlowski is up front. Byron and Kurt Busch side by side right next to him. Then they're 2 wide all the way back, basically. Where'd my favorite driver go? Where's Ty? Jamie McMurray down into the pits, or he was at least. Yeah, I missed a lot while I was waiting for this to refresh. Never count. Ooh! Jeez. Yeah, I think Paul Menard just spun and he got just slightest bit airborne, I think, yeah. I think you guys were referring to that earlier, giving me spoilers. Jeez, yeah, what happened to the hood? Holy crap. Yeah, Paul Menard spun in the middle of the pack. His back end just got a little bit off the ground. Set right back down. Roof flaps did their job. Powered by Ford. How about that for an advertisement? That's logo underneath the hood. Jeez, that could have been way worse. That could have been way worse. He is lucky as heck that thing set right back down. Paul Menard. And now we're back to commercial again for a caution. Black Flags Matters in the building. How are you doing, man? Thank you for tuning in. Pantalica. Got some regulars starting to join in. I know the stream was completely out of nowhere. Tyler Cole, Al Akbar. How are you all doing? Like I said, right now I am currently in a random hotel room in the middle of nowhere, Montana, so I apologize if the signal isn't great. That seems to be doing all right so far. I'm hooked up to the hotel's Wi-Fi, so it's better than nothing. Might have a little bit of buffering and lag here and there, but it's better than me not being able to watch the video or stream my reaction, period. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to see that really controversial finish last night. I'm kind of in the same boat with a lot of people. I mean, it's a rule. You got to follow the rules. However, it's a stupid rule, so I think it might need to be changed. Because, yeah, I know in last night's particular situation, he wasn't necessarily forced down, but they were starting to make contact. It looked like they might start wrecking. I think that's why he moved down a little bit. But he still had plenty of room. He was already past them before he went down the yellow line. And yeah, just that stupid yellow line rule. I would say it's going to cause a horrible wreck someday, but we already saw it with Carl Edwards 2009. The previous race, Regan Smith and Tony Stewart. Regan Smith got forced down by Tony Stewart into the tri-oval, passed below the yellow line, thought he won. The win was taken away due to that rule. And the very next year, Brad Keselowski, I'm sure with that very finish in his mind, Carl Edwards starts coming down the track to block him. He's probably thinking, crap, if I go below this yellow line, I'm going to get penalized and get any decent finish I have taken away from me. So, yeah. I mean, the Carl Edwards crash was a direct consequence of this stupid yellow line rule. It's Brad Keselowski, crap, if I go below the yellow line, I'm going to get penalized, so I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm just going to hold my line and let Carl Edwards spin himself out across my front bumper, and the rest is history. And yes, I did see Austin Cindric's flip yesterday. I saw the highlights, saw the clip, started spinning in the front of the pack. Decent amount of cars started piling in. When he was significantly slowed down, kind of slid up the banking, just touched tires perfectly with another wrecked car, just got him a little bit on his side, and that was enough momentum to roll him over, tumble over twice into the banking, and come to a stop. Wasn't a big, hard flip by any means, but yeah, still. Anytime you can see the undercarriage of a car, I'm going to try to recreate. Rail fan, Mike Gaming, how are you doing? They're just like throwing a crap load of tape onto that hood. I'm assuming they're not anticipating needing to get under that hood at all for the rest of the race if they're taping that like sealed shut. That's not bad, Pantalica. I mean, I probably would have laughed when I didn't see it live, but like Kyle Busch's 2015, is that the Coke 0400? That giant pile up, and then he just gets hit on the apron at the last second, just slowly tumbles over. mean, if you see a car flip in a funny way where it's at a slow enough speed, you know there's not a single chance of there being any injury whatsoever. I mean, it's not messed up to chuckle at that. Bowman Nerd got air. I know, I just saw. And we are about to go back green from said caution. Pace car's pulling in. Green flag. Kozlowski in first. Byron in second on the outside line. Stenhouse in third. Kurt Busch in fourth. Uh-oh. If you guys want to know where the car is going to flip or who's going to get airborne, just keep your eyes on Ryan Newman, because it's most likely going to happen near him. I still need to make a video. I remember way back when I downloaded one of Pantalica's cars over on Stunnout Racing. The Ryan Newman paint scheme, where it's his regular paint scheme, but instead of the hood sponsor, it just says your car here. That was hilarious. Very clever, and I do need to make a video showcasing that hilarious car sometime. Crispy Colonel. It's a new name. Thanks for tuning in. Got Byron to the lead. He's able to pass Kozlowski on the outside. Oh, people are saying Chase. I hope nothing happened with Chase, because I know you guys are seeing what happens before me by a good 30 seconds or so. Oh, Kozlowski. Yep, there it is. Kozlowski, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott. Jesus. Holy crap. Oh my God, that is half the field. My favorite driver, Ty Dillon, involved. That is literally half the field. Logano is done. He's trashed. I saw Elliott was involved. It didn't look like he took a huge hit. Maybe they're going to be able to... I didn't see who hooked him, but someone bumper hooked Kozlowski on the inside line and sent him across the track to the outside. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Elliott's got a lot of damage. Holy crap. That just came out of nowhere. They say cautions breed cautions. Did Truex make it through? I believe so. I haven't seen any clips of his shots of his damaged car yet. Okay, Kozlowski is done. Logano is done. I think I saw Blaney was involved. What a huge hit for Penske. Hamlin's done. There's no way they're fixing that. His suspension and he's on fire. His car's all damaged. It looked like his right front wheel was messed up. Jesus. Stenhouse bumper hooked him. It looked like Byron was in front of Kozlowski. It looked like Kezlowski checked up a little bit to not get into the back of Byron, and in doing so, Stenhouse behind Kozlowski hooked him to the outside across the track, and the rest is history. Just Google 2018 Coke Zero 400 big one in about 10 minutes if you guys want to see what I'm referring to. Holy crap. Did Kyle Busch make it through, I'm assuming? Holy crap. Newman is probably scared. He probably thought there was going to be a car on top of him. Of course Kyle Busch made it through. Jeez, tons of huge names taken out in that. Look at... Oh, he spun. Never mind. I was going to say, look at Jimmy Johnson avoiding that on the apron. Did Eric Jones make it through? He didn't look like he hit anything. Bubba Wallace got a little bit of damage. Didn't look like Bubba got too terribly much damage. But yeah, it looks like the Kozlowski, Logano, Hamlin, Chase Elliott. Looks like got the most damage in that. Jeez. Jeez. Holy crap. I still haven't seen Truex. I've been like specifically looking for him. Is it Kenseth or Bain in the number 6 today? I think it's back to Bain. Now we're back to commercial. Is Kenseth doing any more races this year in the number 6? I thought he had a few more later. Does anyone know if and when his next race is? What track? All right. John, how are you doing in the chat? Thank you for tuning in. All right, guys, I'm just going to go take a really quick bathroom break once again while we're waiting for the caution to be done. I will be right back.
The big one just happening. Monster Energy Cup Series Coke, 0 sugar, 400. Listening to Eric Jones' radio.
Are we back yet? Meanwhile, there's 24 laps to go in stage 2. Yeah, Eric Jones looks pretty clean. Looks like he made it through that cleanly. Stenhouse's spotter talking to him. I know it looks pretty bad, but no big deal. I know you just wrecked half the field, but don't worry about it. Kozlowski didn't block him at all. He was just checking up for Byron's move in front of him. Did Kurt Busch get much damage? I see him spinning right away, but I didn't see how much damage he got. Oh yeah, never mind. He gets clobbered by Suarez and Logano while he was spinning up towards the outside wall. He's probably got a significant amount of damage. Byron still up front. Is chase officially done? Today's pole sitter. Were they not able to make the 5-minute repair clock? Speaking of stupid rules, that's another stupid one. I do not like that. I said it was half the field, and Rick Allen confirms that it was indeed literally half the field that was involved in that wreck. 20 cars out of a 40-car field. Do it for Dale. Do it for Slide Job. Do it for Dale Jr.'s catchphrase is what I should say. I mean, yeah, Brad checked up because he had Byron right in front of him. And now we're back to commercial. I need some commercial music for these streams. It's so quiet during these commercials because there's no audio, just some in-car cameras. I mean, yeah, obviously whoever wasn't involved in that last wreck now has a significantly better chance of winning with that many people taken out. I'll have to see the replay again. I want to see if anyone was behind Stenhouse pushing him. But there's like almost no gap between Keselowski and Byron in front of him. There's almost no gap between Stenhouse and Keselowski, obviously, because that's how the contact started. I mean, if there was a decent gap behind Stenhouse, then he does not have an excuse, and that one's on him. If he had someone right behind him pushing him when that contact happened, then that's a different story. But if Stenhouse didn't have anyone right on his ass, he had enough time to check up from that and not bumper hook Keselowski. Now they're interviewing Green Eggs and Hamlin, rocking the same type, similar paint scheme that was made famous in last year's Martinsville race when Chase Elliott was taken out by him. Yeah, why does the Coke Zero 400 always have the massive, massive, huge wrecks? I want to say it's like 2009, 2010. There was a massive one that got like 30 cars. The one a few years ago where Bush went upside down where like 30 cars were involved, and now this. Huh. Keselowski said it was his fault. I'll take his word for it. If he's not willing to blame Stenhouse, I'll take BK's word for it. If he's willing to put the blame on himself right away. There's Joey Logano right behind him waiting for his interview. Bush is done. I never remember if it was the 2014 or 15 Coke Zero 400 where Bush had that really gentle rollover on the apron. Well, I shouldn't say gentle. I mean, he did get hit decently hard from that car that sent him over. But all things considered, getting T-boned by someone in the back end or near your quarter panel and then being pushed over on the banking at like 30 miles an hour is a hell of a lot better than hitting a wall head on at 200. (2014), all right. It's already 4 years ago already. Poor Logano. Another one of those drivers that I used to dislike, but don't really anymore. How many times did Bubba Wallace hit the apron, the banking transition in that wreck? He kept like swerving back and forth going up from the apron up to the track. I probably didn't do his suspension and his splitters any good. So far, so good for the stream. Might not be the best quality. Playback might be a little pixelated, but still coming through decent. Alrighty, can we make it to the end of stage 2 without another one like this? I mean, aside from that little bit of side contact he had from another car and then going back and forth between the banking transition, it didn't look like Bubba sustained too much damage. He's still gonna be in the race, I think. Maybe not be a contender to win, but still probably run some laps. Ikwan Gaming, Duke Fan 3388. How are you guys doing? For anyone that's just joining in and wondering where the hell I am, wondering where my computer, my wheel, and all my cars behind me are, I'm actually in a hotel in Glasgow, Montana for a family reunion. Staying here until we're leaving first thing Monday morning. So I'm here for like another 2 days, day and a half. Should be back by late Tuesday night. I think I will be back to a regular streaming schedule by Wednesday. Depending on what I might need to get taken care of on Wednesday, my first full day back from this trip, I might have to push my first live stream back until like Thursday, but you guys can handle it. I'm posting some old Slinger videos in the meantime. I got that stream in. I've did my Who's Your Favorite Driver quiz that I published earlier today, which I still giggle about every time I think of the result. And apparently, from what I heard in the comments, that's like NASCAR's algorithm. Like a lot of people got Ty Dillon as their favorite driver, so it wasn't just me. Ooh, just gotta chill. I swear the guy operating the stream is doing this on purpose. We're still under caution at Daytona. Do you know what that means? Slot job! I swear he's doing that on purpose. What is that little tiny track next to Daytona? It looks like in turn 3. Is that turn 3 or turn 1? Can't see where on the track they are. Yeah, when they had that aerial shot just now, I saw a little tiny track over the outside wall. All right, so there's a significantly less cars in the field now. No, it wasn't the road course. It was the outside of the track. There was a little tiny oval, it looked like, on the outside of the track. I think it was on the outside of turns 1 and 2. Yeah, it must have been the quarter-mile track. That looked right. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. They need to bring back the backstretch oval. Yeah, you guys are way ahead of me. I'm nowhere near going green yet. You guys can hear where I'm at. Just sitting there riding on the apron. All right, now we're about to go green. Green for me. I know it's already green for you guys. I mean, I know it's the fall or the July race, but holy empty seats at Daytona. All right, who is Stenhouse going to wreck this time? And look who's conveniently up right in front. Rowdy himself. Just like I said, for those of you that saw, I was kind of pissed about that Chicagoland finish, but I've long come to accept it. I mean, but I still stand by for his whole, oh, if you don't like that kind of racing, then don't watch, blah, 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 all those comments. that's fine. You just better be prepared to have the same amount of maturity, respect, and graciousness if you are on the receiving end of the same contact at Homestead. If you're willing to wreck someone blatantly for the win just because they accidentally clipped you as they were trying to pass you on the side, just be prepared for it to come back your way. If you don't like that kind of racing, then don't watch. Well, that's fine. You just better be prepared to say the same thing if someone intentionally wrecks you for the win. Because it's easy to be classy and respectful when you friggin' win. Let's see if he has that same level of maturity and respect if he's on the negative end of it. Which, given his history and how he will refuse to do post-race interviews and he'll slam shit and he'll flip off officials, I'm not convinced that he'll have that same level of maturity and respect. All right, you guys are saying another big one, and I don't think you guys are kidding, so I'm about ready to see another wreck in about 5 seconds. 10 seconds. I couldn't turn the comments away just so I don't see any more spoilers. Because, yeah, you guys are a good 30, 45 seconds ahead of me. Is there seriously going to be another wreck? Stenhouse needs to be banned from racing. When within 5 laps, you take out 30 cars of the field. Is Busch all right? He took a decent hit. I'm going to make sure he gets out and he's okay before I start being joyful that Busch is out of the race. So I'll make sure he's okay before I have any sort of positive reaction. All right, he's out. Yay, Kyle Busch is out of the race. He's out of the car and out of the race. Went over and said something to Byron. I'm just assuming it was something friendly or making sure he's all right, because that was definitely Stenhouse that started that one. I know Brad Keselowski took blame for that last one, but that still looked like it was more Stenhouse's fault than. I know Kyle Busch came down a little bit to side draft in the turn, but Stenhouse still had a lot of room down to the apron. Yeah, Stenhouse definitely came up. Stenhouse had at least a car width underneath him in the inside line. So yeah, Jamie McMurray is out. Kyle Busch. William Byron. Jesus Christ. Ryan Newman making it through all these wrecks. There goes Johnson again. Landon Castle. Or is that Joey Gase? Those two are always alternating in the 00. Looks like Larson got a little bit of damage in that. No, that Kyle came down a little bit, but he was holding his position. Stenhouse started drifting up and then hooked Kyle. You guys know me. I hate Kyle Busch as much as anyone, but that was not Kyle's fault. That was definitely Stenhouse. You know, obviously, Kyle was coming down a little bit, but it was well before Stenhouse started drifting up. Kyle was holding his line, and yeah, Stenhouse had at least a car width underneath him between him and the apron, and he just still kept drifting up the track. Hooked Kyle Busch, who then hooked Byron. They piled in, and then Jamie McMurray was involved. Kyle Larson got some damage. Yeah, holy crap. Stenhouse with 2 back-to-back giant pileups. Well, this one wasn't quite a giant pileup, but still a decent-sized wreck. Holy crap. We're not even done with stage 2. Are there going to be any cars left by the time they get to the last lap? When we're going to be lucky if there's 20 cars left on the track after this one. And 2 front runners gone. Byron and Bush running up front for most of the race. Now just done. We might have some lesser known guys win this one. Actually, I don't know. We still got Johnson left. Yeah, Stenhouse's strategy he's got going right now is like the same strategy I used to use in Dirt to Daytona. If I can just wreck everyone else, I'll be the winner. And it's ironic because Stenhouse has more plate wins than the majority of the drivers in the series, yet he basically blatantly caused the 2 biggest wrecks in this race so far. Figure that one out. Another giant wreck. All right, come on, Twitch. Please load up. Stenhouse's chick hicks. Leo House. Does anyone know if there's a limit to how many wrecks a driver can cause before they're disqualified? I don't know. Ask Stephen Wallace or John West Townley or Brian Vickers. I'm sure one of those guys will be able to tell you. All right, stream is back. We're going to hear Slide Job again. Oh, actually didn't that time. Where'd my volume go? Oh, I think they're on a commercial. That's probably why. There's no volume. That would actually be really cool if Bubba Wallace wins. Where am I watching? I am watching... Sorry, stupid phone keeps tipping over. I'm watching the live stream of the race on Twitch through NASCAR Live Stream's YouTube channel. He's streaming it on YouTube, but then I did the Twitch link because I usually have better luck buffering and quality-wise with Twitch versus YouTube if I'm at my not home Wi-Fi. Oh, I gotta hear this. Do you think? Oh, I think I touched him as there's like 4 cars wrecking.
All right, so you heard him say how light it was. So he wasn't really sure if he hit.
I mean, yeah, you saw it there. His on board, he just started drifting up the track and hooked Kyle Busch. I hate Kyle Busch as much as anyone, but that was not Busch's fault. That was totally on Stenhouse. Ouch, jeez, that was a hard hit for Busch. Poor Trevor Bayne. Nowhere to go as Kyle Busch is sliding up the track. Although it didn't look like Bayne got too much damage. Got a little right side from hitting the wall, and then the left front for where Kyle clipped him, but didn't look like he sustained too significant damage. There's about 16 cars on the track right now. Holy. We're going to be lucky if there's 10 left. Oh, no, he's refreshing the page that... I'm watching a stream of someone I'm streaming me watching a stream that someone is trying to stream. This guy on Twitch I'm doing right now is doing one of these obscure websites where the zillion different pop-ups pop up. Oh, and now I had to switch to his commercial break tab. And it's green, I think, now, and I'm missing a restart once again. Come on. I have no feed right now. I'm waiting for this. Waiting for this stream to get loaded back up. Yeah, commercial break. And this is a better quality stream. Let me see.
Stage 2.
Oh, now we go. There we go. Really?
Yellow car.
There we go.
Ryan Newman.
All right.
Side by side with Stenhouse Jr. down the backstretch.
Come to 10.5 to go.
Waiting on what else to organize. Start to get that shove going. Looks like the outside line's pretty tight.
All right. Feed is back. 10 to go. I have a feeling Jimmy Johnson might actually get this win. He keeps avoiding all the wrecks. And as long as all the other contenders are taken out, he's probably the strongest person left. Once there's no more Kyle Larson or Harvick or Kyle Busch, all those guys, it's not too much competition left for Jimmy Johnson aside from like Joey Gase, Jeffrey Earnhardt. Yeah, we're not even done with stage 2 yet. There's like 20 cars on the track.
And I think the names that now have a chance have changed. We were talking about Denny Hamlin, who hadn't won a race yet. Now we're talking about somebody that maybe has never won a race in their career. Just like this care center with Kyle Busch. You made it through the first one. You got turned in the second one. What was your take on that wreck? Disappointing to get crashed out by the same guy that caused the first crash. But our interstate batteries Camry showed some good speed. We showed some good patience there in that first stage.
Well, Kyle called him out on it. Stinks to get taken out by the guy that caused the first wreck too.
Waiting to crash and trying to figure out when and where, and just hope that you can walk away from it. So that's really frustrating and disappointing to have to race.
All right, this stream is starting to get really annoying. Because I can hear the audio, but whoever's doing this is just on this commercial break screen. And I can't complain. So I don't have any other choice. All right, here we go.
I guess hooked 18 into me. Seemed like he was being really aggressive, and the second time we've kind of been on the wrong end of something with him. So unfortunate for us, but we had a good race going.
Now it went back for 5 seconds on you. Immediately switched back to that commercial break clip.
Rick, he was doing everything he was supposed to do. Yeah, interesting comment out of Kyle Busch. He said you just want to be able to walk away. Well, he was involved in an accident where he couldn't walk away. He broke his leg and ankle in an Xfinity Series race here. That same year, he went on to win the championship.
All right, this stream, I'm going to start trying to find another one because this one is not working.
See, this bottom lines just disappeared pretty much as everybody's sort of committed to the top. Close down and finish the stage.
I don't know what the heck this guy is doing or what kind of stuff he's trying to hide on his desktop, but the audio's coming through, but he's on that stupid commercial break screen. There's a link on the Twitch page that I'm clicking on in the comments to YouTube. Is that a stream for this race, or is that going to be some spam thing? You guys are seeing all this right now, and I'm not able to see anything. Oh my god, this is getting annoying.
Does it open the door for the driver like we saw just now Jimmy Johnson. It's amazing that you have to
Yeah,
say
this
that,
guy
but
is just...
there's a lot of experience there as far as
Is he
the
not paying
history.
attention?
Take a look at
Is
Jimmy
there something he's
Johnson.
trying to hide on his desktop? But the audio's been coming through, but he's just not showing the actual stream. The other stream I clicked on is a 2-picture clip. It's Harvick's on board, and then you got the TV shot up in the upper right-hand corner. Why is this not working? Maybe just the internet's slow because I'm trying to stream while watching a stream. That's probably not great for any mid-level strength hotel Wi-Fi. Probably overloading it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the rest of stage 2 because I cannot see anything right now because this is taking forever to load, and when it loads, the audio finally comes up, and then when it does load, it's not even on the right screen. It just says commercial. Come on, NASCAR fan 130. What are you doing? I cannot see a single thing. There we go. McDowell is still in second. Stenhouse, McDowell, Bowman, Kane, Bain, Ty Dillon, Larson, Newman, Austin Dillon, Johnson. I mean, aside from like Larson and Johnson, those are it's a lot of parity up front in the top 10. 2 to go. Yeah, Stenhouse still up front. The guy who's taken out mostly everyone in this. Trevor Bayne. He's moving up. I thought he sustained some damage in that last wreck, but he doesn't look too slow. Watch Stenhouse cause another wreck. All right, come to 1 to go on stage 1. McDowell's probably shell-shocked to try to make any passes around Stenhouse, given what he's seen those last 2 wrecks. All right, stop giving me spoilers. You guys are like 30 seconds ahead of me, and whenever you chat something, I...
Stage 2, and now they're trying to go too wide. Ty Dillon in the 13th thinks otherwise. He gets back in line. Trevor Bayne still trying something in the 6th.
Final lap. Stenhouse gets it.
Will anyone try to get by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as they work their way through 3 and 4, coming to the green-white checkered flag?
My audio is like 20 seconds behind my video. Because even though Rick Allen just said Stenhouse got the stage win, I saw him take it like 20 seconds ago. Well, yeah, it's pretty easy to do when you wreck everyone else. That's any competition. It's just so much harder with this new car for the racetrack. I think Ricky, to save some face, he's got to win these 2 stages and the race. Yeah, Stenhouse probably did not make a lot of fans in this race.
That pretty much sums up Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right now. He has been aggressive and crazy out there on the racetrack.
Oh man, Rick Allen loves the word aggressive, doesn't he? Speaking of aggressive, what happened to Truex? Did he get taken out in any of those wrecks? I haven't seen him. Oh. All right, I can unplug my laptop. It's fully charged. Did did Truex get taken out in any one of those wrecks, or is he just still towards the back? P22. Yeah, he's towards the back. I'm assuming with him that far back, he sustained some damage in that first wreck, but not enough to finish the race. Holy crap, we've been streaming almost an hour and 45. This race is flying. Yeah, I have a feeling Johnson or Stenhouse is going to get this one. I would love to see McDowell get this. I would love to see McDowell get the stage win. Look at that lens. Look at that lens. 24 to 105. Fixed 4 aperture zoom lens. Camera nerd talk. All right. Pit road time. Why? I swear, every time it comes back from commercial break and the actual race starts, this guy switches right back to this. I know, like I said, I can't complain too much if I have no other choice. If the stream isn't on the TV in the hotel room, which I checked it isn't. But I mean, come on. And call me crazy, but if you can't do one of these streams without the video cutting in and out like every minute, I mean, then just don't do it.
And try to make it perfect for the remainder of the race, Kelly.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck? You'll be lucky if I get to watch any of the rest of this race. I noticed that too, as someone in the Twitch comments pointed out for this stream. After the second wreck with Kyle Busch, when Ricky Stenhouse's spotter told him that he initiated the contact, he like looked down like in shame. And still, thank you, Jesus. Like I said, I can't complain too much if this is my only choice. Beggars can't be choosers, but at the same time, if you can't do a stream without it cutting out every single minute, maybe just cut your losses and don't do it. Maybe leave it to someone who has a little better connection.
It's been crazy out there. Tell us what's going on. It's been crazy partly due to my issues. So that first one, I just us in the 2 we're gonna have a run on the 24 to the inside, and 2 had to check up really late into 3 there. Then the other one, I just tried to side draft the 18 at the wrong place. Got sucked into it and turned him around. So it's crazy here. It's trying to get into a place.
Stenhouse basically admitted to both of them. Kind of, he's still trying to put the blame on Keselowski for the first one, even though I disagree. Keselowski took fault for it, but even though I'm still not buying it. Stenhouse looked like he had plenty of room to check up, and Keselowski had someone checking up in front of him. So there's only so much blame you could put on Keselowski for that first one.
Driver interview there, even though he won the first 2 stages.
Yeah, I like Stenhouse's quote. Yeah, it's a little crazy out there, mainly due to my issues. Yeah, it's a crazy race because I keep crashing everyone. That's basically what he said. Who said that? Yeah, it wasn't Brad's fault. That's what I'm saying. Why is Austin Dillon stopped? What's going on with Dillon? There we go. I'm just watching the live feed. It's showing his in-car cam, because I'm assuming they're not showing Chase's anymore because he's done. Just showed him sitting in the pits. You realize how much of the NASCAR community is going to go livid if Stenhouse wins this? Especially after that whole yellow line finish last night. And from a lot of the stuff I've read, I do agree with a lot of what people have been saying. I mean, it's kind of BS that we have a rule where if you're forced down below the yellow line trying to go for the win, unless you intentionally wreck the person by holding your line, you're basically going to get penalized. Meanwhile, illegal cars that fail post-race inspections get to keep their wins. Figure that one out. And stupid, inconsistent, double standard, hypocritical, make no sense rules like that. In addition to the chase, in addition to the playoffs, in addition to the stages, in addition to all the gimmicks, in addition to all the forced drama, they wonder why the fans are leaving in record numbers. And then any fans, yeah, figure this one out too. Any higher up or driver or executive for NASCAR, whenever any fan has a legitimate criticism, even if they try going about it in a perfectly calm, hey, I'm a huge fan of the sport. I've been all my life. I'm kind of not liking the direction, some of the changes I've been going for the future of the sport. I think maybe this and this and this could make it better. And then every single reaction is, well, if you don't like it, why don't you just stop watching? And then everyone stops watching, and then the people at NASCAR wonder where all the fans went. They left because you told them to. Freaking morons. Ugh. Yeah, if anyone has any criticism, if you don't like it, stop watching. And then 5 years later, you wonder why no one's watching. Because you told them to all leave. They're doing what you told them to do, and then you're complaining about it afterwards. That was my best Kenny Wallace / just stereotypical blindly diehard NASCAR fan of a Southern descent. Yeah, I remember seeing some stupid little tweet video on Kenny Wallace's thing shortly after that little mini David Land beef. He's like, yeah, if you guys have any criticism of the sport, just stop watching. Don't watch it. And then, yeah, tell all the few remaining fans you have left to stop watching your sport. You'll sell even fewer tickets, have even fewer people watching, have more sponsors leave, and then wonder where all the audience went. Idiots, you told them to leave for having legitimate criticisms and wanting the sport to stop going down this horrible road of forced drama and gimmicks and stupid rules and just fabricated finishes. I would keep going, but I feel like I'm just saying the same thing every other critic of how the sport's been recently has said 20 times over. And once again, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm switching streams right now because this guy is getting really inconsistent. I'm like everyone in the comments is complaining about it too, why he keeps stopping it. Yeah, this This guy does not have a good enough connection to try to live stream a race. Daytona. I'm just going to type in Daytona, go to the live videos. Filter, live. Yeah, and I'm missing the friggin' stream right now because the one I was watching just stopped working. All right, I'm doing this one instead. It's the one on YouTube. It's basically Harvick's on board with the TV cam in the top right. And this is better than that other one that just wasn't working at all. Freaking 3 minutes or 3 seconds of streaming, and then it starts buffering. Then the dude streaming has to refresh all his browsers, and then he has to switch over to the commercial screen to hide all his explicit tabs. And yeah, this freaking, the quality of this one is awful. Oh, well, it'd help if I get out of 140. Can I do 360? Is 360 asking too much without there being a crap load of buffer time? All right, good. Speaking of Truex, there he's back in the mix. Although he's got Stenhouse right behind him, so God knows he might get wrecked in a lap. Yeah, I'm not even watching the TV broadcast right now. It's Is that McDowell going to the lead? It is. Being pushed by Bane. Oh, wow. Bane and Kane and McDowell. McDowell, the one wreck wonder driver. Can he actually get a win? Why does everything have to buffer? I'm going to go back to this guy's NASCAR fan 130. And he's on that stupid commercial break screen. Oh my God. I mean, just like I said, beggars can't be choosers, but at the same time, if you cannot do one of these streams without like some sort of technical difficulty every 20 seconds, just cut your freaking losses and don't do it. So this is the stream I'm watching right now. It is Harvick's onboard and a frozen TV cam up in the top right corner. And that's the best stream of this race I can get right now because everything else is just crapping out. Why do I even freaking try? That guy who I was watching on Twitch, that's the last I saw, he had a bunch of dislikes on the YouTube feed because I'm sure people are getting fed up with it for the same reasons I am. I'm not going to be able to watch this entire rest of this race if I can't figure out what the hell is going on. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm probably going to miss the next Stenhouse caused wreck. Oh God, what happened to Truex? Jesus Christ. This is starting to get really annoying how I cannot watch any of this. Oh, he finally conceded. Technical problems. Well, why are you still streaming? You friggin' moron. If you've had technical problems and haven't had them fixed for the last, like, 30 minutes, cut your losses and stop streaming and getting everyone else's hopes up that they can, like, actually be able to watch it on that page. Jesus Christ. Well, I'll be lucky if I get to see any of the rest of the race. Here's some guy recording it on a freaking screen of his. It's probably going to be my best bet. Yeah, sadly, this looks like my best bet to watch it. Someone that's recording the TV. Can't even see how many laps there are to go with how crappy this stream quality is. Yeah, this is so pixelated, I can't even see the number of laps left. So what happened to Truex? So I don't know how many laps there are to go. Gotta try to find another live stream while I go to commercial break. Oh, this is getting fun. Why do people stream when they can't do it? Live. Oh, it's iRacing. I really hope McDowell or Kane gets this win. All right, I think we might have it back. Not going to get too excited yet until we're back from commercial break. I can actually be able to see how many laps there are left, since I haven't been able to see in like 20-30 minutes. Yeah, it's still under caution right now. I've just got Harvick's on board. In cam, excuse me. This guy really needs to stop with the whole slide job soundbite obsession. So like I said, it was funny and cute the first 400 times, and it's starting to get a little annoying. 60. Thank you, Rick Allen. They're all single file right now because no one wants to get side by side Stenhouse. Thanks to Darrell Waltrip, Trevor Bayne is going to be 20 years old for the rest of his life. Ugh. I don't mean to keep looking over at the camera like a creep. I'm just looking at the comments. Yeah, Truex, the way he is looking, he needs a caution right now. Otherwise, he's going to lose the draft. You guys talking about the thumbnail for mine or a different one? Actually, it looks like he got the draft back. Looked like he gained a little bit of ground. Yeah, he looked a lot closer than... Yeah, he's definitely back in the draft now. I trust any advice or pointers that Dale Jr. is giving about plate racing, because love Jr. or hate him, he's one of the better plate racers in NASCAR history. Notice how I didn't say the best. Notice how I didn't say the greatest. I said he's one of the better. I mean, 5 wins at Talladega and however many, at least 3 or 4 he got at Daytona, speaks for itself. Oh yeah, he's right back there. Yep, he's back in the draft. Hold your line, Bane. And here comes Paul Menard getting lapped. I'm gonna lose my mind if I hear that slide job one more time. Truex is just like passing everyone on the inside by himself with no drafting help. He's just side drafting and just going past on the inside because everyone's... Are they checking up just ever so slightly to not get the car in front of them, and that's why he's going faster than they are? But it's not too often you see a car by themselves gaining positions alongside of an entire single file drafting line. Now people are dropping down to tucking behind. Truex getting that inside line formed a little bit again. Got Amarola and Trevor Bain that joined him. Jeez, he is flying. Holy crap, look at that inside line. Oh, Jimmy Johnson has blocked him. You bastard. Just ruined all momentum he had. And then Truex just tucked back up. Now he's in 6th. I wasn't worried. Everyone was talking about if Truex was going to get lapped or not, or if he was done. Now he's back just outside the top 5. Now back to commercials. Excuse me. Probably going to be about 50 to go when we come back from commercial break. Let's hope. I'm just shaking my head in disappointment every time that dude plays that slide job soundbite on this stream I'm watching. Yeah, as long as Stenhouse doesn't have anyone wrecked by the time we get back from commercial break. Yeah, he definitely gained a few enemies tonight. Oh, and now they're back 2 wide basically the entire way deep, and they're coming up on a lapped car. So how's this going to work out? Who is that? It's the 99. Who is in the 99 today? Stay away from Stenhouse. Stay away from Stenhouse if you don't want to get wrecked, McDowell. Landon Castle is in the 99. Thank you. Land on Castle. Man, people are going to be so pissed if... I think the rest of the NASCAR fan base will be more pissed than I am if Stenhouse wins. I'm not going to be pleased, but I won't necessarily be pissed. And yeah, there's some dirty-ass driving on Stenhouse's part today, but I otherwise don't really have anything against him. Still wonder why Danica dumped him. Is he just not good-looking enough, not successful enough? He always kind of has that, like, meek, quiet voice. Seems like you're, like, socially awkward, like myself. And she's who she is. So that probably didn't work out too well. 48 to the lead. You guys are seeing the side-by-side thing that I haven't seen. I'm just still seeing Austin Dillon's in-car. Here we go. I said it. I was thinking either Johnson or Stenhouse is going to get the win. I said that like as early as lap 40. His former glory, what? Chad Knaus illegally modifying his winning car and then telling Jimmy to smash it on purpose during the celebration so they don't get caught in post-race inspection. Is that his former glory? All right, Stenhouse, just stay right behind Johnson. See if you don't accidentally take him out. Man, everyone's just saying stay away from the 17. So they got like 49 laps to go. What's the fuel window? Is the fuel window like 40 laps? 30? I think it's like the upper 30s for Daytona. And of course, Stenhouse just trying to block with still 50 laps to go when he's already caused 2 major wrecks. Did he not get the hint? He's like the anti-Danica. Stenhouse is. Other people cause some mistakes, and then Danica is taken out as a result of being an innocent bystander. Then Stenhouse, he's just taking out everyone else out, and he doesn't get wrecked. All right, please don't wreck McDowell, Kevin Harvick. Here goes McDowell to pass Johnson. He is. They're getting a little chippy with 45 to go. Oh, here comes Johnson back. Here comes McDowell block. Oh, he took the air away from his car. He got slid up the track. Johnson back to the lead. This is decent racing right now. As long as no one wrecks. Well, they can make it now on fuel with like 47 laps to go. I thought it was a smaller fuel window at Daytona than that. Come on, McDowell, get him back. Or Stenhouse. Please accidentally take out Johnson. Even now, Stenhouse is like being a little ballsy with those side drafts. I mean, you think he would have gotten the hint after the first 2 times. Lap 115 of 160, coming to 45 to go. It is now 45 to go. Lap 116. Ah. More shaking of my head in disappointment for that stupid soundbite. Oh, they're coming up on a lap car. This is going to be a little dicey. Who is that they're lapping? Can't see. Is that the 99 again? Come on, McDowell. McDowell, Truex, Harvick, Amarola, Bowman. I even wouldn't mind Johnson too terribly much, but yeah, I do not want to see Stenhouse win this. Basically anyone but Stenhouse or Johnson I would be thrilled with. Anyone else I dislike is out of the race. Except for Ty Dillon. I need to see my favorite driver get the win. Coming up in another lap car. Yep, they're all single filing out, which means, yep, as Junior's saying, they're probably coming to the pit soon. Bain is stuck 3 wide near the back of the pack while they're coming up on a lapped car. That might not be good. All right, I think they might be coming to the pits this time, if not the next couple laps. Oh, no one yet. McDowell almost got shuffled out of line. Whoa. Still no pitting yet. Maybe they'll do it at exactly 40 to go. 41 to go this time by. Yep, I think they're coming this time by. They're getting single file. They're giving themselves a little bit of space so they can all get on the pit road cleanly under green. Is there any track on the circuit that the announcers don't say, oh, it's hard to come into pit road here? I swear they say that with every single track. All right, so about 2/3 of the field just came into the pits. Looked like about maybe like 7 or 8 cars stayed out. Oh, come on. It just said live stream offline. Now I have to worry about this again. Oh, there we go. All right, so there's a 4-car little mini pack for the lead right now. Or I should say 5-car. Stenhouse, McDowell, Harvick, Boyer, and Bain. These 3 cars are probably coming into the pits right now. Commentators are saying that this group of 4 that are out front right now that hasn't pitted yet are starting to lose ground. It's now that all the other cars have pitted and started to regroup, that bigger pack is going to be able to make faster laps than these lead 4 are. Here they come. Stenhouse, McDowell, Harvick, and Bain into the pits. Two tires for McDowell. Come on. Yep, that lead pack just flew by all the guys that just pitted. I think McDowell just got killed in that. He's watch Stenhouse. Dude, move out of the way, Stenhouse. Holy fuck. That line on the outside is coming through. He's like, did he seriously just wreck someone else? Oh my god, he seriously just caused another wreck. And he took out Larson. Last I saw was Stenhouse like forcing that outside line up into the wall, and then it cut away, and then I saw them spinning. If he caused that one, they officially need to frickin' penalize him for reckless driving. That is ridiculous. I get he's trying to side drive, but that outside line was coming as they were coming out of the pits, and he just forced them into the outside wall. Like, he gave them almost no room. Meanwhile, he had like probably 5 car widths on the inside of the track, and he's just forcing that line into the outside. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm going to need to see the replay because I didn't see how it started before I passed too much judgment, but that's the last thing I saw before it cut away to that spin was Stenhouse just forcing those cars up into the outside line. Oh, Johnson just got penalized. He was out of his pit box and they were still fueling. That's going to leave Truex in the front. All right, that stand corrected. Wasn't Stenhouse's fault. I still say he could have given that outside line way more room going on the backstretch, but no. Larson blew a tire and Stenhouse was just in the wrong place, wrong time. I guess you can call that karma. Oh my God, stop with the freaking slide job. It was funny the first 2,000 times. It's not anymore. Yeah, that wreck wasn't his fault, but he still did not give that line any room whatsoever, and he's caused the first 2. I know Keselowski technically, he took the blame for that first one, but Keselowski had someone right in front of him. There's nothing he could do. And he checks up to not spin the person in front of him, but the person behind him doesn't check up. All right, so at least that one wasn't caused by Stenhouse. Now we're going to have, like, what, 30 laps to go on this restart? Is that about right? Ugh. This is going to be a weird, interesting finish. Excuse me. Watch Austin Dillon win this one again. I did not watch the Xfinity Series race. I saw the highlights. I saw all the reactions to the controversial finish. I saw Cendric's flip, but I did not watch the race. It's funny, everyone in the comments for the stream I'm watching is also getting annoyed with the slide job thing. Come on. Why is this not loading now? Don't have the stream cut out at the end of the race. Oh, that one's dead. So I tried refreshing and now it's officially archived. It's not live anymore. Please don't let me have this luck. Ooh, just got chill again. Live. Let's see what live stream is going right now. Is this one working or no? Oh, that's a reaction stream. How does that one have like 900 watchers? It's just someone recording their TV. Oh, come on. How does a hotel not have NBC? I thought that's like a fairly common channel. Do I think Austin Dillon will get back-to-back wins? I have no idea. All right, how many laps are we going to have to go? Like 30? Something like that. Come on, Truex. Oh, and this guy is just talking instead of having the TV audio play, so I'm going to mute that. And we are getting ready to go green. All right, green flag. Truex and Kane out front. I'm muting this guy. JM51 is the channel I'm watching right now. I'm just muting it because he doesn't have the TV audio on. And he has the number of laps cropped out, so I can't even see how many laps there are. How many laps are left on that restart? Ooh, Austin Dillon up to second. DJ Kennington, eh? So you gonna get the lead from Truex? Down to the bottom? 32 laps to go, right? So that would make 31 this time. Oh, no, he lost ground. Kennington did. Looked like there was a few cars going into turn one there that had their left tires below the yellow line. Hope no one passed advanced position unless they get black flagged. Alrighty. Truex still out front. Kane right behind him and Dillon right behind him. Bubble, is that Bubble up to fourth? Johnson's back in like 10th after that pit road penalty. Where's McDowell after all that? No, he's like 10th. He's right in front of Jimmy. Still got a chance if he can make his way back up there. All right, sweet. The guy adjusted it so I can actually see how many laps are to go. Coming to 29 laps to go. Come on, McDowell. Get up there. Come on, McDowell. I mean, if I had a choice, I would prefer not to see Jimmy win this one, but beyond that, besides him, I mean, I would not mind any single person winning this race right now. Except for Ty Dillon. I wouldn't even mind Austin, as long as he doesn't wreck anyone to get the win. I really wish the stream I was watching had the TV audio, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, there goes Kennington. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. He saved it. No caution. Except he's going to sit there stalled on the track, so they force the caution to come out. Do what I do in iRacing when I spin. Yep, or in NR 2003. I mean, I would do the same thing if I was DJ. Instead of losing my lap, just sit there and pretend I can't get it started up again to have them waive the caution. Yep. Coming out of turn 2, Kennington got sideways when spinning down the backstretch. Did not hit anything. Now the safety truck is chasing after him after he's able to get going. Yeah, pretend that it's stalled out and that you can't get going, but then conveniently after the caution gets waived, then all of a sudden you get it started up again. How convenient. Who spun him? No, he didn't look like anyone spun. Just like it looks like he got loose coming out of 2. That was weird. Oh, and now the screen goes black because of commercials. Something I learned the hard way if you try streaming. Even if you just have a tiny little screen, if the commercials show up, you're going to get shut down. Oh, yeah, he definitely stopped on purpose after. Once his spin was over, he was definitely sitting there on purpose to get the caution to come out. I think on that note, since we're in a commercial right now, I'm gonna go use the restroom probably one last time. I will be right back. chilly too, so I grabbed a blanket. Cody H blanket. Apparently, the guy whose stream I'm watching just went to take a leak too, and apparently everyone could hear him. Can you guys hear me? Whoa, what the heck did Amarola do? Almost took out Jeffrey Earnhardt. I don't think you can black flag that if he didn't hit the commitment cone. Okay, how many laps to go on this restart? What is Amarola doing? I was just going to say that 15 car looked cool. I don't know if I've seen that paint scheme before. They're showing Jimmy Johnson's penalty again, but I think he's back on the lead lap. All right. Base car lights are off, so we're going green this time. Truex and Harvick are the only ones running in the top 10 right now that have a win this year. Why is everyone saying that this guy doing the stream can't turn the volume up with like 10 to go? Of course he can. He just doesn't want to. All right. And maybe if this guy whose stream I'm watching right now, maybe if he had the TV volume up a little bit, his entire 250 person audience wouldn't have heard him take a leak 5 minutes ago. Holy crap, we're already going on 2 hours, 45 minutes for streaming. There's my favorite driver, Ty Dillon. The restart needs a next. I don't know if these guys quite know what they're talking about, but all right. All right, green flag. I would love to hear the TV commentary, but this guy is refusing to turn up the volume. I'm not complaining. It's my only way to watch the race. 20. Is that 23 or 29 to go? I think it's 23. I would love to turn the TV commentary on so I could hear how many there are to go, but alas, this guy has the TV volume muted. Man, there are a lot of parity running up front right now. A lot of drivers that don't usually get wins. Casey Kane leading. And one into the restart. Ryan Newman in second. is in third? I can't even see. Quality is so bad. I think it's Harvick. Yeah. Coming to 20 to go. 21, excuse me. Ooh. Kevin Harvick looking on the inside. Newman for second place. Here comes Harvick. And there goes Newman back to second. Here comes Ty. Can you imagine if Ty wins this? If the two Dillon brothers sweep Daytona for 2018? The silver spoon is still sticking out of their mouth. Starting to get a little chippy. Starting to jockey around for position a little bit. 3 wide. Casey Kane's still out front. Harvick's still in second. Bowman's moved up to third. And we got lots of names you don't see up front too much up front right now. Kane, Bowman. Where did McDowell go? Oh, he's still back there. He's like 10th, I think. Up in the outside. Randy coming to 19 to go. Oh, here comes Bowman trying to make a move on Harvick. He does. He just moves Harvick right out of the way for second place on that inside line. Oh, they're still side by side. I shouldn't say he got the position. They're just now side by side. Man, Harvick is right on Kane's bumper. 19 to go. Also got Boyer up in the mix. The second row in the inside line. I mean, they're jockeying around like from third on back, but it's been the same top two for basically since the restart. Kane and Harvick. Truex has moved up to third. Yeah, they're showing the replay of that move that Bowman just pulled off to pass Kevin Harvick. Are they seriously going to commercial? And they go nonstop. I can barely see the screen because I have a dude recording the TV. They moved it up to the top right corner when it went to commercial. And if a big one happens right here, there's not even going to be 10 cars that are going to finish this race. And with how that middle of the pack looks like 3 by 3 most of the way, there might be another caution before this race is over. Although Stenhouse isn't in it anymore, so I don't know if there's going to be... Is he in it? Did he retire or is he still running laps? I haven't seen it. Oh, yeah, he is still in it. He's actually right there. Shit, I spoke too soon. He is going to cause the big one. He's in the middle 3 wide, so it's not a good sign. And yes, I know that Larson one wasn't his fault. The other two were. And he made a really aggressive, way unnecessary move right before Larson's tire blew. Shoving that outside row up into the... What was that, smoke? I thought I just saw smoke from that onboard shot on the nonstop, but I think that might have just been an optical illusion in turns 1 and 2. Maybe just some speedy dry or something from Larson's spin. I don't know. Or is that Stenhouse's tire rub? I thought I saw smoke. I just realized, is Bane out front? No. No, the pack split up into two little packs. Bane is in front of the second pack. Yeah, that was like the second pack. Wow, that first pack of cars is way out front. So they're just running single file. Like the top 8 or 9. Yeah, I thought at first Bane was in the lead. Now it looks like those guys are trying to get single file so I can maybe try to track down the leaders. All right, guys, who's ever doing the stream, tilt the thing up a little bit so I can see how many laps there are to go. Yeah, did anyone else see that piece of debris in turn 1 and 2 in like the last lap from that wall camera when it panned over? I thought I saw something kind of flying around. Maybe it's just a piece of paper or something. Whoa, Stenhouse and Amarola making contact. I didn't see that. That's where that tire rub came from when they're showing Stenhouse's onboard, the rear-facing camera. How many laps are there to go? This guy has the camera tilted down so you can't see the number of laps remaining. Okay, this is going to be a time where I'm going to disagree. Someone on the thing said this. We need a caution. It's like, really? There haven't been enough this race? You need another caution? Stenhouse there, the tire went. We saw the tire rub from the contact with Amarola. It was just a matter of time. Left rear gone. That might be the end of Wreckhouse's day. You know what that means? We're now going to have a restart with about 8 to go, which is going to be crazy. Holy kittens. Oh, I think that was Bowman that narrowly got by Stenhouse as he started spinning. Some good advertising for Fifth Third Bank right there. You got to figure as a driver, even if you crash, I mean, it could be worse because you're still technically, in all the replays of you wrecked, and you're still getting your sponsor TV time. Oh, it was Bubba that squeaked by Stenhouse, not Bowman. All right, so we're going to have a restart with about 6 laps to go. I just realized something. Do you realize in one way or another, Stenhouse was involved in every single caution in this in this race? No, I take that back. I forgot about the Paul Menard and the DJ Kennington spin. Aside from the 2 spins where there was no damage, I guess Menard got damage from his hood flying off. All right, all but 2. Every incident except 2 single car spins Stenhouse has been involved in. Racer Fan 99. I did see Cindric's flip. I saw the replays of it. I did not get a chance to watch the race live, but as soon as I'm back from this hotel in Montana, I'm gonna try to do that. Can I recreate when I get back? All right. How many laps to go on the restart? Come on. Come on. Where's the race? Where's the race? Is it coming back on? I really hope the stream isn't dead. There we go. Okay, good. I'm assuming no one's pitting this time. I think we're going to be 1 to go this time by. The Quaker State 400 is next Sunday at Kentucky Speedway. Good old Kentucky. I doubt anyone's going to come into the pits right here. Yeah. Are we going green this time by, or it still needs a little bit of cleanup? Or next time by, I mean. Pace car light's going to go off, or no? Nope, they're still on. Darn it. We got 2 to go. At least. It feels so weird doing a stream reaction to a race without being in my normal studio at my house. All right, so my stream is going to be slightly over 3 hours. It's not bad. Oh, Johnson goes into the pits. Is that going to hurt him or benefit him? We shall find out shortly. I mean, I would have the volume on to hear more about what's going on in the race, but this guy that's streaming has it muted out of fear for getting picked up for copyright. So I'm watching the rest of the race silently right now. Are we going green next time around? 1 more to go, I think. Oh man, this is going to be... Just keep it clean, guys. I don't want any Austin Dillons going into the fence again. Yeah, of all the races I didn't watch live throughout my lifetime, I didn't watch that Austin Dillon crash live. Sticky Renhouse wins stages 1 and 2, and also wins the award for most cars wrecked. I'm still standing by that first wreck was totally Stenhouse's fault. Was he like, because Kozlowski was staying behind Byron. Byron moved to the inside, so did Kozlowski. There was so much room for Stenhouse to go to the middle if he wanted, but he like forcibly followed Harvick. They both checked up, and then he got in, or not Harvick. What's his face? I can't even remember who Stenhouse wrecked. Kozlowski. Alrighty. 1 to go. Does anyone see on this last caution lap how many there are to go? Because once again, it's cropped out of the stream I'm watching. So I can't see how many laps there are to go. Seven to go. So it's going to be 6 on the restart. Am I correct? So there's 7 right now, soon to be 6 once they cross the line for the restart. I'm assuming. All right, good. All right, so a 6-lap shootout. There's still, for how many big wrecks there were before, there's still a decent amount of cars left in the field. Harvick's in position to win. Kane, Bowman, Truex. I think McDowell isn't up front anymore. I think the chances of McDowell winning are no more. Yeah, he's back in like 10th, 12th, like 6th row on the outside. Alrighty, green flag. Bowman gives Kane a huge shot. Big bump. They are nose to tail. There's not any space between any of those cars. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, good. This guy switched off the channel right like after the restart. All right, Harvick inching up in front of Kane. Harvick has the advantage. Especially if he keeps getting bumps from Truex like that, he's going to have the advantage. Oh, man. Truex gave Harvick a huge bump to force him out front and make him a sitting duck. We got Boyer in 3rd. Man, Boyer is quietly having a stellar season. Yeah, Truex just keeps bumping Harvick way out. Oh, we got a wreck. Jimmy spun, but it looked like he saved it. And speaking of McDowell, there's his day's over. God damn it. Oh! Johnson got some damage at the end. Amarola's involved. It was the 0-0. I can't remember who's driving that one today. And then McDowell and Amarola. Johnson spun to the inside during that, and then when he's coming back up the track on the spin, he made slight contact with the wrecked cars. We got a tire. If I was at Slinger right now, the stupid commentator would be singing that "You picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel" song. That's about the exact spot Amarola came to a rest in February when he got wrecked by Dillon. The wheel's still going. It's that horror movie Rubber. That wheel's gonna start blowing crew members up with its mind. Yeah, someone put that fire out in McDowell's car. They're just like sitting there watching a fire start to rage, and none of the safety crews are doing anything. Got a little bit of buffering going on my end. Come on. Come on. Shoot, please don't. Please don't have the stream cut out now. Please don't have stream problems now. Come on, really? It picks now to start endlessly buffering. Well, I guess I'm trying to find a different stream. I should probably go to that Harvick one, actually. Yeah, it's still buffering. Oh, lovely. Watch me miss this fucking finish. Still buffering. Yep, I better watch this one. The one that's just the silent Harvick on board, as well as the TV camera up in the upper right corner. All right. It's not the TV broadcast, but it's better than nothing. I think that's Bowman's on board, actually. It was Harvick's for the longest time. I'll try the other one just again real quick while they're under caution. Come on. Come on. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Those of you wondering what I'm always ranting about and complaining about when it comes to my bad luck. Just little things like this every single day. Just, oh, race is working fine for the most part. A little hiccups here and there, but working fine. Then all of a sudden, nope, you're going to pick literally when it's overtime time to, to stop working. Alrighty, it's back. Alrighty, it's back, I think. Yeah, I figured that with the race being on a main network channel like NBC, I figured this hotel would have had NBC, but it doesn't. So yeah, I'm forced to try to watch it on a little secondhand bootleg stream on YouTube. All right, it's not buffering. I think just the screen is black while he's waiting for the commercial to be done. There we go. All right, please just, I don't need It's like I said, it's super blurry. I don't have any TV audio, but just as long as I can see this freaking finish, I'll be happy. Get it up into 360. Yeah, I think we're seeing replays of this latest wreck. So I don't know if I saw a replay of this wreck yet. The one involving Amarola and Johnson and what's his face? Alrighty. Stream will work well enough for my purposes I need. 2-lap overtime shootout. Will it be Harvick? Will it be Truex? Will it be Boyer? Or will it be some underdog, someone else behind the top three? We will find out shortly. Now let's interview Rodney Childress right before a really important restart. I guess he's not the one that has to focus at this moment. It's Harvick. Yeah, it was a good run for McDowell. Led a decent amount of laps today. Whew, chill. Come on, when does this restart? I want to see the rest of this finish so I can go back to hang out with my family and not be a hermit. Another interviewing Cole Pern, Truex Jr.'s crew chief, except I can't hear any audio. I think we're going green this next time by. Looks like they're double file. Looked like the pace car lights were off. They are. Awesome. About 3/4 of a lap till we go green again. Are they going to make it past the overtime line, or is this going to be one of multiple overtime restarts? Stupid overtime. Overtime, playoffs, stages. Freaking senior is rolling in his grave. If only he knew what the sport would become after he died, maybe he wouldn't have been so aggressive. Blocking Sterling and Ken Schrader and those other guys on the last lap. Alrighty. Got Eric Jones in 4th. Boyer 3rd. Truex, Ty Dillon, a favorite driver. Ryan Lee, he finishes this race, and it's the last car on the top of the final restart. What might be the final restart. What the heck was Newman doing? Why is he trying to force it 3 wide on the pace lap? And why is Ty Dillon just sitting there on the apron? Oh, he has to go to the pits. That's why. Oh no, my favorite driver has to pit. How is he? However, is he going to win now? Green flag. Harvick and Truex side by side. Harvick with the slight advantage at first, but now Truex has a run. Thanks from a push from Eric Jones. I'd like to see Eric Jones win. Push Truex to the front and then pass him. The trial wall in the last lap. All right. No caution yet. I think they made it past the overtime lines. Oh, I spoke too soon almost. Holy crap, how did Trevor Bayne not just wreck? Now we got Casey Kane pushing Eric Jones. Truex in first still. It's Kane third, Jones second, Truex first. They're about... Holy crap, big hit. Oh my goodness. Huge hit for Trevor Bayne. Bubba Wallace was involved. There goes Johnson. He's finally out. Into the tire wall. I didn't even know Daytona had a tire wall. Ross Chastain, I think, in the 15. Jeez. Yeah, it was Boyer that hit the wall hard initially. So we've got another overtime then, don't we? Because I was thinking the... Is it 2 with 2 to go if they make it past the overtime line? The race is final, or is it on the last lap once they make it past the overtime line? I can't remember. I don't know if we've got another restart or not. I don't know if Truex is the winner or not. Jeez. That was a shot for Clint Boyer, and Trevor Bayne in particular took big hits in that one. Well, that was definitely Bubba Wallace's fault, turning Boyer. There's literally going to be like 10 cars left. Ouch. Well, Johnson's no more. He's a no-go for that one. Was Harvick involved? Kind of. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's literally Truex is like the last big name left. Boyer's running on the track. So is Harvick. They're just chit-chatting. I think I want to do some bad lip syncing from Clint Boyer. Can you believe that number 43 wrecked me? What is his problem? Jesus, yeah, what a freaking wreck fest. A giant wreck fest, but the closest thing we saw to a flip was that Menard single car spin where his back end just got a little off the ground. I'm still pulling for Eric Jones. Chris Buescher's sitting in fourth. Jeez, that was a hard hit for Trevor Bayne. There goes Brennan Gaughan. Stenhouse. How many separate crashes has he been in? How is he still running? How is Stenhouse still running? Jeez. It's going to be a little bit before this next restart because it's going to take a little bit to clean up all this mess. Jeez, I did not see that Harvick was involved that much initially, but yeah, he took a big shot too. Red flag, yep. It's not gonna be a long one. They're just making it red to clean up everything. I never even knew there was tires right there at Daytona at the end of the pit road wall. It's not a bad idea. Definitely softened Johnson's hit. Yeah, I mean, you got Truex. And yeah, what other big name is left in this race? Because Johnson's gone, Kyle Busch is gone, Harvick is gone. Chase Elliott was gone early. Not gonna say he's hyped. He doesn't have a crap load of success so far, but he's still what I'd consider a big name. Checkers or wreckers? It's a fitting little slogan for the tow truck. DiBurrito is fifth, I think someone said. Drive through. I believe you're correct. How are you doing, by the way, sir? Next a lot. Monster Games, 13th Rocket, Jason Medlock, the NDJR Racing, AMD Productions, Nothing Here's, Attention K-Day Shoppers, Tyler Cole, AMD Productions, Blaine Keys, Meme Master, Leo Hughes. Apologize for not getting more shoutouts in up to that point. You're very welcome, Monster Gamers. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, are there going to be like literally 10 cars left in the race on this final restart? I mean, now that Johnson's out, I mean, I would not mind seeing any person win this race. I would not mind seeing anyone that's left win this race. I'd actually be excited to see most of the people left win this race. Is it weird that as big of I'm not a diehard Truex fan. I do really like Truex, though. He's probably the one I'd like to see win the least. I just want to see a smaller name get the win. I mean, I love Truex. I would not mind him getting the win at all, but especially since he already has a few this year, I would like to see one of the smaller name guys get into the playoffs. Don't talk to me about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Oh, good old Jim Mora. We could not do diddly poo offensively. It's funny, the little fun fact very few people know about that Jim Mora playoffs rant is that the quarterback that he was ranting about having a terrible game was a young, unknown rookie, Peyton Manning, in the 1998 season. You know, so like I said, I would not mind Truex getting the win at all. I like me some Truex. I just want to see some of the smaller names get a chance, possibly. All right, I hope the stream is still good. It's just waiting for the commercial to be over. Yeah, this guy has a screen go black. He like shuts his lens, puts a lens cap on or something each time it goes to commercial. I don't think there's going to be any more wrecks after this. There's barely any cars left to be able to wreck. I mean, I'm willing to bet that once the stats of this race are complete, 30 out of like the 40 cars were involved in one wreck or another. Come on. Hey, Frisky Nixon is not in my stream. He's in the one I'm watching, though. Here we go. Finally back. I like Dale Jr. and Jeff Burton in the booth. That's Jeff Burton, right? So many pixels, I can barely tell. Yeah, it looks like him. Where's Ty Dillon at? Last I saw, he pitted right before that last restart, but half the field wrecked after that happened. So as long as he's still on the lead lap, he might have a decent chance to win this. Maybe the two Dillon brothers can push each other to the front. All right, they're done. There's 8 cars left. Oh, okay, there's a few more. I just saw that group of 8 at first. There's a few more catching up, but still, that's an insanely tiny pack. Paul Menard with all that damage is in 9th right now. All that hood damage from that earlier spin. Oh, Ty's in the garage. Darn it. Now my favorite driver won't win. I'd still like to see Eric Jones. That'd be kind of cool. Casey Kane, I'd love to see get a win. DeBurrito. See that red and black car? I can barely tell because so much pixelation. Yeah, I think is that red and black. Is that Zygo or whatever that is? Or a Zigna poker scheme? Or something similar. Yeah, it is. All right, I put up to 360. All right, Chris Buescher's in. Look at all these names. Oh my goodness. Jeffrey Earnhardt's in the top 10. What the hell is Ty Dillon trying to do? He's like trying to force himself in front of Bowman on the freaking caution. Okay. Hey, I tried like squeezing in front of Bowman. What is Ty Dillon doing? Unless whoever he's trying to pass, like that's the position he's supposed to have. Yeah, they went. They have to do another lap now because Ty Dillon didn't know where the hell to go in the pace formation. That can't be Bubba Wallace, is it? Back in like 12th? I think it might have been, actually. Is he on the Adderall? That's another theme I've seen with this race. There's lots of cars that get into a wreck and are still racing. Look at Stenhouse. He's still in like 14th. He's in the back of this pack. The few remaining cars that are left, but he's still running after all the incidents he's been in. All right. Can they actually make it back this time? And yeah, look how much damage Stenhouse's car has. Kennington's running 8th. Get that win there, eh? Shit. Come on. Yeah, I just want to see an exciting finish. I mean, I don't really care who wins at this point with all the guys that are left. All right, fans are on their feet. Second overtime attempt finish. Green flag. Kane right on Truex' bumper. Giving him a gap and then backing off to try to get a run. It's exactly the smart way to do it. Let the leader be a sitting duck so then you can try to make a run to the outside just like that. Casey Kane to the outside. Gets some momentum down the backstretch. Kane to the lead. Truex trying to side draft off of him. Here comes Eric Jones to the outside, pushed by Chris Buescher. Jones to the lead. if he can get a good push, he should be able to clear Truex. Nope, he's not. He's going to be side by side. They're 3 wide, about 10 positions back. It is Jones and Truex side by side. Coming to 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit Juan Bank. Come on, Eric Jones. I mean, I like Truex. I just want to see a new guy get a win. Here comes Casey Kane. He's not finished. Busher might be in position. He's getting a push from Allmendinger. And man, Chris Busher gave Jones a huge push. That might be the race for Jones. No, never mind. I spoke too soon. Here comes Truex. He's going to have a run. He's going to look high and then look low. I think Jones is on top of it, though. Man, Eric Jones, thanks to a crazy finish with a bunch of wrecks and thanks to a huge push by Chris Busher on the final lap, gets his first win of his career, I think. Has Eric Jones won yet, or was that his first one? Man, that's really cool. Yep, it was his first career win. Awesome. What a weird but exciting race at the finish. I mean, even not counting the wrecks, there was lots of side-by-side and passing going on. That's awesome. That's a cool paint scheme, too. I don't know if I've seen that ever before in the number 20. And trust me, with all the reenactments and races I do each week, I'm trying to collect each paint scheme. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Eric Jones officially into the playoffs. We got a new name. Other than Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and Truex. We've got a new name into the playoff mix. Man, that is good for him. That was really cool. I know I'd much rather, see the guy who took over Kenseth's ride. I'd much rather see him do good than have the guy that took over Kenseth's ride become a bust. So, yeah, good for Jones. Burn it down. He's stuck doing the burnout on that banking. And he just disappears into the smoke in that camera shot. Fans seem to be enjoying it at the track. They're all standing and applauding. Awesome. Yeah, hopefully he just isn't a fluke. Hopefully he actually makes it into like the round of 12 or 8. That'd be cool. Right when I say that, some guy on the stream I'm watching says Dillon and Jones are eliminated first round. Dillon I'll probably agree with. Alrighty, what a race. Congrats to Eric Jones. Really cool seeing a new guy get a win. That's a pretty cool paint scheme. Yeah, now we have a new name into the playoff mix. And he looks happy. Alrighty. If I was at my computer, I would do a backwards big one in NR 2003 to conclude the stream, but since I'm in some random hotel, I mean, I can't really do anything other than say thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video of my little pasty face doing nothing but sitting there reacting to a race that you guys can't see on my stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. It's a really weird one. Lots of wrecks. Lots of crazy racing towards the end. Some aggressiveness on Stenhouse's part and Bubba Wallace. Yeah, it was an enjoyable race. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 if I were to rate this race. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I got a couple more scheduled uploads, mostly just slinger stuff coming out in the next couple of days until I get back home on Tuesday night. Might be busy Wednesday, just catching up with what I need to do. Get caught up with everything I need to do back home. So I'll probably be back to my normal streaming schedule on Thursday at the absolute latest. It's like 4 or 5 days from now. Hopefully it's not that long, but that's the update. That's the race. That's the stream. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Be sure to go check out my social media links down below in the description. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. And last but not least, if you'd like to be so kind enough as to help support this channel on Patreon, please go check out the page down there as well to find out how and to see what kind of cool rewards you can get in return for pledging. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, Jay Barker, Kingster Cole, and Lisa Naders for your support on there. Really appreciate it. You all, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Bye.